everybody. Welcome to Legion of Members Memestream. Thank you all for being here today. Appreciate you all very much. Let's get started with the show. We're just going to get started with intros with Devil Made Me Do It. How you doing today, mate?
Doing pretty good. Happy to be here.
Sweet.
Really?
I'm waiting. I'm smiling already. I'm waiting. Now like 3 on the Twitters. Follow me if you like memes.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Oculus, man, what you got going on this week? How you doing?
Doing well. I just posted a couple memes from F&T last night and looking forward for next week for more ideas coming from me. So,
You know, every time I watch the show, I think we get inspired by the show itself. Everybody always asks, where do you get your ideas? Oh, they're not really ours. We watch the show and get inspired. That's how it works. Kenzo, man, what's been going on?
Oh, well, this week we had some very exciting news on YouTube where they said that they will now monetize breastfeeding and sensual dancing streams. So I may have a little preposition for our friend Dami above me.
I'm already. I mean, he's in the right position for a little bit of breastfeeding. Would you just say that?
Isn't it chest feeding in his case?
Either way, I'm down. Let's
we gotta
let's
get
do
that
this.
Family
Let's
Guy
monetize.
Stewie meme. We gotta get that Family Guy Stewie with
I thought it was
the hair out.
Monetize the titties. Man titties.
CJP, man, what's been going on, dude?
Not much. Had a fun stream with Dre from Brutal Planet Comics on my show this week, and that was a great, deep philosophical, conversation we had that I wasn't expecting, but it was really fun.
Sweet, dude. Big shout out to you, man. You're always on it with the thumbnails. I get distracted, so thank you so much for taking care of that, man. You're absolutely killing it.
Yeah, why'd you make me Chun-Li?
Yes, TJP. Why? Why did you do this to him?
Come on!
It's
I'm
not
not
like
mad.
we're the Legion of.
I would have made you Dan.
Dan, as long as he shoots Hadoukens, I would have been like,
He does.
But no, it's cool. Chun-Li's fun to stare at too, so it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm like, oh, that's what I'd look like. I'd still fuck me. No.
Oh god, then you're just as bad as that meme we can't show.
Maybe.
True pop culture, man. How's your week going?
Pretty well. I just got a gaming chair. It's very comfortable.
Oh god. And we memed the hell out of him for doing
I
that.
absolutely love it. I'm buzzing over. It has a footrest as well. I can spin on it. It's remarkable. I'm having a new webcam so you guys can see the pictures behind me. So yeah, True Pop's in the middle of a big upgrade, I suppose.
Why do you get blue?
Yeah, you're all blue. You need a light upgrade.
Ladies and gentlemen, True Pop is now Blue Pop.
Listen, would you rather have it
he's
be
always
real...
been blue?
In my room, right, there's a new light bulb and everything looks
Is
like
it a Polish light bulb? Because that shit's not shiny at all.
It's like a piss yellow, right? And I had to fiddle around with the settings for it not to be yellow. And the side effect is I'm a little blue. That will be fixed by next week.
I'm blue.
So if I reset my settings, it'll just look like I'm drowning in piss.
If you
No,
I have a quick question. If you were green, would you die?
Blue.
CJP got the joke.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you were making a rhyme. Okay.
Why does
funny,
always remind me of like a member of Oasis? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Are you saying that he'd get into a drunken fight with his brother in public?
Yeah,
probably.
I'd be like, "Samai
We're already getting into
Hold on, one sec. Sorry to interrupt, guys. Can
right
you just bring up what Wookie Bad just did? He gifted 20 freaking memberships. You absolute goddamn legend. Holy shit, dude.
No. He is just apologizing for the shit face.
Oh my god, dude.
How shit faced he was last night.
You absolute king. That is insane, man. That is wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you so much, Wookie Be Bad.
Do
Oh
do
my
not
God,
go.
dude.
Don't
I
go
take
watch.
back everything I said, Wookie.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't watch Beelzebub last night. Wookie came on for like 20 minutes and just.
If you guys got a gifted membership, please in chat thank Wookie Be Bad,
And then
absolute legend.
And
Thank
ask
you,
him.
Wookie Be Bad.
Sorry to interrupt your intro, True Pop, but I did want to bring something up. True Pop actually made a new commercial for Coffee Brand Coffee, which we're going to see at the end of the intros. So big shout out to him. It is very good, and you'll hear his voice in it, which is pretty cool. So thank you, True Pop, for taking care of that, man. I appreciate you.
He's not just a pretty face.
A pretty blue face.
He is kind of a pretty twink face.
You guys are making me buy a new light bulb immediately.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna smurf yourself on live stream, don't smurf yourself on live stream.
Don't you blew yourself?
Yeah.
Make
How
sure the
much
camera's
super
off.
chats? How much super chats do we have to get that little shirt off?
To pop that shirt off.
He's like,
I'd be
not
worried.
enough. But
There's not
let's
enough
continue
anymore.
on with this ain't Friday Night Tights, guys. Let's move on. Dermy Wormy,
Yes.
We're
what
more
you been up to this
degenerate.
week, man?
I've been putting out videos, talking about a bunch of stuff, talking about a guy that apparently doesn't have a baby leg but has a pinky toe. I've been called freaking Tim Pool, the Quartering, Wings of Redemption, a racist, sexist, a shill, a contrarian, you name it. I've been called it this week. I've been.
Or have you been called anything you're not? Is the question.
No, I've not been called sexy yet. So there is that. But I'm happy to be here. Internet seems to be working fine. Had to get up fucking early this morning, so let's just roll tide. Let's go.
Let's do it, bro.
Nice.
And we got one of the greatest producers of all time, who is always there, helps me out when I need, because I've been taking on a lot of paid work. So he's been picking up a lot of my slack. So big shout out to Extra Zero, man. What you been up to this week besides helping me with absolutely everything?
Yeah. So it's been a outside of that, it's been an interesting week. I got absolutely slammed at work.
Then when you got a haircut.
Well, I got a hair. I was actually at a wedding last night, so
Nice.
I wanted to get
Swing
knocked
a
that
gay
out.
wedding?
No, it wasn't. I mean, there was a dude there we thought might be. He was cutting it up on the dance floor, and then we're like, "Oh, that guy's a wife." Apparently, that was funny.
Just loves to
As
dance.
a wife.
You had to be there to see the way this guy was dancing. I'll leave it at that.
Dermy's wishing he was.
Yeah, I mean, Rox is he's kind of in the zone of what this guy was doing.
Mario.
He was dancing like one of those 90s dance videos where like you had like the really posh sounding chick and then you get like the hype man with the thick New York accent come in.
CNC Music Factory kind of shit.
Think like Corona, when the hype man comes in and Rhythm is a dancer and he's like, I'm serious as cancer when I say Rhythm is the dancer, which is one of the most ridiculous lines in the song ever. That is like every time I hear that and the hype man comes on, I'm like, man, what happened to the hype man in songs? But I had a busy week, but I'm off all next week. Had a little bit of a health scare over the past week and a half. So it's a reminder, of course, November is Movember. It's Men's Health Awareness. But even outside of the whole what Movember is really about, just go to your doctor, get checked out, especially if you're over 30. Get checked out, do your blood work, and when your doctor sends you your blood work, look at it, because one of the things I found out from talking to many people is that if you're in the ball, like I've lost about 50 pounds since 2022, and if you're overweight, your doctor just is like, yeah, he's fat, he's not going to care. So if you get blood work done, look at your numbers, and if things are elevated, talk to your doctor about it and make sure it's nothing. Because I actually do have a couple friends that are going through some serious health stuff. So make sure you get it checked out. So if you do have anything, you get it caught early. But I'll step off of my soapbox there because we're here to have fun. We're here to look at memes, and we're here to have some conversations around some fun stories. So yeah,
just make sure that if you ask the doctor where to put your pants and right next to his is his response, you should probably.
You know what's crazy is I don't think they even do that in physicals anymore. Like they don't even do like that cough test anymore.
Are you complaining?
No, I'm not complaining.
I love having pop on.
Why do we have two true pops?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that
What?
killed me.
What? I'm just true pop.
And we got two
Let's
true
move
pop cultures on the show. All right, man.
That scared the hell out of me for a second.
You know
though.
we need some Spider-Man memes. um,
I like Cobb Spider.
as Paul Hadouken is our special guest for today, man. He has helped me out with a few projects, and he's doing a great job, man. So, Paul, what you been up to, my man?
Not much, man. Happy to be back. I looked back and I was like, the last time I was on was like 5 months ago, but it was kind of like a impromptu, like kind of, hey, I think a guy fell through, so whatever. And it was me, Kami Mark, and I'm like, damn, that was 5 months ago, and that was my first ever like podcast thing. It was first time I ever got memed, so I'm like, that kind of started like, all right, now I'm gonna start doing some streams, and actually it's funny, like now I've done multiple things with everyone on this panel here, pretty much. I'm always on CJP's podcast. I'm always starting fights with Dermy Wormy and his back taco. Me and Kenzo Devil
Hail the
have
back taco.
screw the back taco. Power Couch Nation, suck it. That whole thing's and
Indeed.
yes, and then now I got a show with Devil and Kenzo and Ryan Reaper late night, which I just got woke up from, yeah, man, I've been having a blast streaming my band, doing live streams, just jamming and goofing around, and then playing video games and just making my rounds here in amongst the fellowship and the fellow content creators. And gotta say, hail to the chat, hail to the fellowship, hail to the Legion, you guys, hail to the people we watch, the content creators like Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers and It's a Gundam, and to bring us all together. And like, I'm like, dude, this is the awesomest community ever, and I'm honored to have you guys as like my peers and stuff like that. That I'm no longer just sitting there watching
You
memes.
think too highly of us.
No,
Yeah.
I mean you, Dermy. This is mostly for the rest of the panel. I'm not talking about you, Dermy. Dermy, you're just there. No, I'm
We've
joking.
all been there, Paul. We all had our start somewhere. My first stream was with Comics Division. So
Right on.
I was that guy behind everything, just chatting and doing stuff for a while. So I definitely know where you're coming from. It's a little bit surreal sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. Because all it was is, side scrollers came back. I did some stuff for Screw Attack back in the day. I made some music, and then I'm like, hey, Craig, you want a theme song? And that dominoed to, hey, this guy makes music. Hey, and this and then that, and I'm meeting all these people, and I did I even did last week I was on Nerdy Neo show, and his co-host is Mark the Cyborg, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm talking with Mark the Cyborg. Fucking, that's awesome. And yeah, it's awesome, man. It's cool to start inching my way towards people like, hey, like Dan Vask knows my name. I'm like, oh shit, this is awesome.
Big shout out to those bigger streamers and the bigger people who
meme.
Exactly, and like who will have people who are not necessarily bigger and that won't necessarily bring in a bigger audience, but they bring them on their shows anyway. Big shout out to those people, because without them, none of us would be probably doing something like this. So we appreciate you.
Absolutely. So it's an honor and a privilege to be back here, and I now have a proper intro, which thank you to whoever made me Dr. Steve Brule.
Extra Zero was in charge of that. I was working.
Me and Zero have that's our mental stupidity, is we both thoroughly love Dr. Steve Brule, and if you don't know the show, check it out with Dr. Steve Brule. He's another fellow Polak, John C. Reilly. I think that's why I feel another dumb connection to Dr. Steve Brule, because, oh my God, if you haven't, check it out with Dr. Steve Brule. If you want to feel pure idiocracy and go, what the hell did I just watch? And they're all 10-minute episodes. That's the amazing thing. Like, it's 10 minutes, and you're like, I felt like
So
I was
much happens.
and so much happens in 10 minutes. You're like, I felt like an hour of just stupidity just happened, and it's only been 10 minutes. It's phenomenal. So thank you for making me Dr. Steve Brule in the intro. I'm honored.
Thank you for being here, Paul. We appreciate you, man, and keep up the great work.
yes.
I always have a special place for people when I reach out to who get work done quickly and well. So big shout out to you, my man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I am Superman. If he wasn't scared of green rocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. And there will be a lot of new things incoming over the next year. I am working on expanding this show so more people see the Fellowship and see how awesome we all are. Because there are a lot of lies spread about this community, and hopefully all of us can combat it together with
we're not all racist.
laughter.
Just some of us are.
Yeah.
So let's thank
Manny's
Coffee
mad at
Brand
Kenzie.
Coffee for letting us be part of their affiliate program. And let's play our newest promotional video for Coffee Brand Coffee by the very own True Pop Culture 7. And if you need some work like this, reach out to him, and he'll be happy to do that for you as well. So run the clip.
Let's take it away.
Are you tired of the grind of everyday life? Are you fed up with not having energy to get up in the morning? Do you constantly feel as if everything is colored in grey and life constantly plays sad music everywhere you go? And for some reason, it always rains wherever you go outside.
Well, turn that frown upside down. The Legion of Memers are here to give you some laughs. And we're happy to present to you something that'll give you the extra kick to get up in the morning. Introducing Coffee Brand Coffee. Fresh roasted with no gimmicks. And loads of flavors to choose from. Use the code HAILTHELOM for 10% off and to support the channel.
Speaking of, I've actually had my Coffee Brand Coffee right before the show. It's the bourbon flavor, which is fantastic. Yeah, definitely try that out. Use the link Hail the LOM to show that you are a supporter of this channel. So let us get the chat, because without you guys, we would not be here today. And boy, oh boy, are you guys on fire. So let's check it out.
All right, you want me to read these off, or you know?
Yes, please, because
right.
my mouth is not working.
All right, first up,
Does
we
your
got
mouth ever
Tris.
work?
Roll your dog. Hail Tris.
We got.
I think I got PTSD watching Full Aussie today. Like the stuff. I was just like, oh, the live stream in a Kenzo in the chat. I'll watch
Did
it for a
you
bit.
see
And just like,
my
Good God.
Mazda and Greta meme?
yeah.
that was one I couldn't say. Legion.
We got Wookie Be Bad saying, all hail the Legion. Hail to you, my man. And thank you for dropping those gifted subs. That was insane. I don't think we've ever had somebody drop that many subs before. That is
Very,
insane.
very awesome. We got Kenzo coming in saying it's not a cult, you slags.
Yes. Wait, Kenzo, read that, please. We need that in your voice.
Well, it's not a cult, you slags.
There you go.
You twat nugget.
We got Wookie Be Bad asking, but I already carved it in my forehead. We got Melee K of Melee Games with a howdy. We've got
Hey, okay. Pickle Army, rise up.
Wookie coming back saying, I like that countdown.
That countdown was made by CJP. If you guys need a countdown like that, reach out to him, because, we all need to work. We got Ruben Christopher Haynes saying, Legion of Memers, let's fucking go.
We got Release the McCracken with a mod raid. Did we get a raid in here?
I don't know. I don't even know how to check that. That's how
I didn't see. Usually it tells you. I don't think we got a raid. I wonder if that was because of a lot of mods in chat. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got Paul Hadouken coming in saying, Hail Fellowship. Hail to you, Paul. Good to have you on. Iron Oxide with a hail. Metastep coming in with a hail Legion.
You all right, Sean?
Nagardol.
Nagardol, thank you, with a hail to Legion.
He also goes by Sean.
Well, there we go. That's
Oh,
once I have it. I'll have it.
thinking everyone, I like to think a guy I know named Earl.
We got Melee Games saying that Dermy, as always, looking like he's going to go full Benoit with a
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna go full Benoit on you guys eventually. Don't worry.
What
Well,
does
if
that
we ever
mean?
see a bind of Bowflex, we know to run.
Hey, Cell Shade.
Cell
Hey,
Shade.
Cell Shade, my man.
Hello, everyone. We've got Release the McCracken saying Dermy will be raking in the money. Guess that was. We got Static 2020 coming in with a Hail Legion. Hail chat. Hail to you. We've got let's see, Skirmitar coming in with an Oi Dogs.
Scarbatar, you're killing it, man.
Oi.
And let's see, got to scroll past all these gifted memberships again. Thank Wookie Be Bad if you got a membership. I see a lot of thanks. We've got Zombie Box Reviews coming in with.
Hey, I got your message on Discord. Thank you for that, man. I it might be part of the show today. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I did.
We got Parrot Head with a hail all. We got Jack Tarlad with a hail chat. Mr.
Hell,
Black
dude.
with a hail chat. We've got Static reminding everybody to hit the like button.
And
Really
if you are watching on Rumble, please go to Rumble, do the subscribe button or the follow button and drop a thumbs up. It is in the thread for the show. So I would appreciate you guys just pushing that because YouTube's rules are starting to get super restrictive and you never know when this channel
No, they're
is gonna
super
get wiped.
freeing. Super freeing.
They care about the creators, don't they?
They care about the boobs.
Go ahead, Extra.
Yep. So we got our friend Tina, Bad Take Bojan, saying coffee brand coffee bourbon flavor rocks. I got to give that a try.
Yeah, I can confirm that.
Mhm.
I've cut off the energy drinks because one, they're too expensive, and they're not really healthy for you. So
They're not healthy for you. That was
Yeah, all they do is like quicken your heartbeat and that much. I just drink Monster Energy for the flavor. I don't energy, nah.
They overdose you with vitamins, and niacin is really, really bad for you. Just look up. There's a case study of a guy that drank 3 of them a day for a year and got necrosis in his liver. So,
Oof.
yeah,
Oh,
somebody that drank them for 16 years. That was where I was.
we got Southern KT hopping in saying Shabbat Shalom to you and all your family, Mishpacha. Appreciate you coming in, man.
What the fuck was that?
Derby.
That was nonsense language for anybody who didn't
That really did sound like nonsense language and clearing out your throat.
Dude, Derby,
Was that
you're
What was
chugging.
that Klingon?
Yes, it was Klingon. Actually, yes, it was Klingon.
That's cool.
Jackass is chugging that drink and it's cut. Oh.
He was just doing it because Zero was talking some shit anyway. Like, I think we're moving on. To,
I was just talking about
Actually-
energy drinks being bad.
yeah.
and then
Anyway,
I didn't know you were Klingon.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why he wears the
No, he's
mask, man.
Jewish.
Well, don't out him.
I was gonna add something.
And they're coming.
Oh
They're
no,
coming to get
man.
you.
Now I'm gonna get all those crap comments that I get all over Twitter. Thank you for that, Derby. Appreciate you. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I love the community. You guys rock. I appreciate
You don't love me.
So let's
You
get
guys in the chat, by the way, notifications are just blowing up. Like,
Yeah,
crazy up
I
there.
don't know what meme powers possessed everybody today, but y'all are dropping some fire memes in the show thread today. And during the meme break, about halfway into the show, about an hour into the show, we will bring them up. And if any memes come up after, we will bring them up before the show ends. I appreciate you guys. And I see a lot of you. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Hashtag the Legion of Memers and at the Legion of Memers. And who knows what may happen. So, Extra Zero, what do we got on the agenda for the community today? 'Cause,
Yeah, so-
we've had a lot of community stuff this week.
Yeah, let's bring up this first one. Now, I think we featured Corey Bieber's niece on here previously. We got a new video that
Wait,
he
Corey
shared.
Bieber?
Corey Bieber, not
like
no
a-
relation to True Pop.
Okay, I was about to
My
say-
God,
And,
I thought I had
and
a kid.
just so you know, this is way more wholesome than this show
Yeah.
deserves. So do me a favor, make this be full screen.
And, well, just to read the description here, he says, "Listen to my adorable 3-year-old niece describe Ryan and Jeremy's complicated, lore-accurate friendship backstory with her dolls." So let's make sure we got this on. So here we are.
I don't hear anything.
Audio is
is it-
off.
Audio's off. Bear with me just a second here.
StreamYards. Please
Yeah,
fix
I hit the toggle. So let's try this. Let's try
Yes,
this again.
once Rumble gets their streaming thing up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce from.
Downside to the
StreamYards.
Rumble thing is it's 9 people total.
Hmm.
Okay, so we'll have to change the show a little bit. I mean, rather
You've got 9
something
right
that
now.
works than something that's absolute crap. So let's go.
You guys got audio?
Yeah.
He's friends with Ryan.
Yeah, they don't want to be friends.
It's the cutest thing ever, dude.
They don't want to be friends with Jeremy. Oh, Ryan likes Jeremy, so Ryan's friends with Jeremy, but not Princess Sophia.
Yeah.
I thought he's friendly.
Yes, friendly. He wants to fly.
Oh, that's, yeah. This is so wholesome. How is this on this show? Oh, this
Man,
is-
that reminds me of my little sister because she loved Princess.
Wait,
Sophia.
run it. You know what? Go check out his Twitter on it. It is awesome, and people have seen it. So I want you to go support him. Go follow him on Twitter and watch the whole thing. We don't want to take those views away from him.
Yeah.
Too adorable.
Kids are the purest thing on the earth, man.
You know what I love? Like when people in this community kind of involve their kids in the whole lore, and the kids kind of have like their own perspective of seeing it. I think it's really I think it's a really interesting thing to do with your kids. And I mean, a lot of you are parents, and some of you aren't, but you guys do remember what it's like to watch something you're not really supposed to be watching, but you watch it with your parent anyway, and like that time is precious, and the kids will think about this for like the rest of their life, like, oh, I shouldn't have watched this, but my dad was really cool and let me do it. So
I wasn't
share
supposed to
the
watch
things you
that.
like with your kids if you can. Just watch out for the language.
I watched Screw Attack well before I should have.
And look, I'm not sure that's a good endorsement, because look where you're at now.
Yeah, it's like a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to blame Craig for you now?
No, blame Rooster Teeth.
Rooster
Yeah.
Teeth. All right, we'll blame those assholes.
Yeah, I watched the first Predator and AVP at a very young age. I don't know how old, maybe less than 10 or so. But I was fine.
I
Yeah,
was
it was
fine. You know what I saw? I saw the opening to Jason Goes
Please
to Hell
clap.
when I was like 6 or 7. Do you know the opening to Jason Goes to Hell?
Okay, I may have to amend my statement. Give your kids some parental supervision.
Dude, that
only rated 15. Like, gee, how bad can it be?
I grew up in a time when PG-13 didn't exist. And
So
the
you
difference
just-
between a PG movie and an R movie, there was a wide range in there.
Yeah, remember,
Extras Hero, can you put Corey
Gremlins was
Bieber's
rated
link
G.
in the chat for the
Yep.
video so people can see it?
Adding
Sorry,
that right
guys.
now.
Thank you, mate.
Bieber.
Bye.
Yeah. So let's go on to the next part of the community. I want to give a big shout out to Horror Amarada and Sheepsidian, because they did something completely unexpected when they went to the Wisconsin meetup. Did any of you guys end up going?
I'm so mad. I'm right there. It's 2
I was
hours away.
almost- I was gonna, but I,
Yeah, I was going to travel by boat, get in there.
Yeah, me and
I have
Pop
this
were
thing
gonna
called a
both-
job.
Yeah, through like a Mexican cartel. I'm sure they'd help us out,
So,
Kenzo will put his best Mexican accent. So
Extra
I
Zero
was-
is about to bring it up, but this was completely unexpected, and it turned my day around. I went to sleep with a smile on my face. So big shout out to Horror Almirada and Sheep City for sending me this. Run the clip.
Do
because
you
we got
have
a
another
shout-out.
mask? Do you have another mask with a smile on it then?
I don't.
What's up, Legion of Memers, Green Rocks? Why aren't you here?
Who's that guy?
Yeah, you're fucking here. I'm
The hobo with a beard.
Oh no! I wish you were here. Yeah, Tom's here.
Look at all the special guest appearances. Hey, Ruben.
Hey, Ruben.
It's Ruben.
Hey, X-Ray. Hey, Tom. Hey, Gary.
There's Nick Weiser.
Hey, Sheep. Big shout out to them. I will try and make it to a meetup at some point this year, either the Vegas one or Texas. We will see how finances are doing and if I can take time off work. And it will be my first meetup. So
We can get drunk together.
we
Yeah,
can.
I'm
my
super
God.
mad.
I
Literally,
won't do that.
I'm gonna have to get like a giant carton of Gatorade from Walmart just to like combat the hangover.
Never be
that's
sober
gonna happen.
around me, buddy. You won't ever be sober.
But
Jeremy,
yeah,
you're never
I
gonna be
shout out-
sober.
permanently damaged my stomach with alcohol. So
You'll
yeah.
be fine, True Pop. I quit drinking, so we can hang out.
I'll damage some of your other. Anyway,
No, you'll help grow brain cells. Actually, you'll.
Be more intelligent.
If it's
We
something
will
sweet,
understand the
I'll
realities of
drink
the
it.
universe around Kenzo.
Yes.
I have
Oh,
a sneaking
definitely.
suspicion if we try to get Kenzo on a plane, he's gonna end up getting busted for smuggling something.
I can show you.
It'll be like that
Nah.
scene in Harold and Kumar. on the plane.
Just
He'll be the
chloroform
guy
Kenzo.
That
Chloroform him.
motherfucker back there is not real.
He goes whispers to his wife, I probably should not have given her the shrooms.
I'm sure I could swim now.
What are you talking about, mate? It's just my
Chloroform him,
bagpipe.
just strip him down, take him to America. That's what
Don't
we
they
will do to
search you
him.
on ferries as well? I'm not sure. I was on a
If
ferry
they're
once.
searching you in ferries, I don't know, phrasing.
Ah,
Well, with that haircut, I can see why you were confused.
Hey, True Pop, you got a pretty mouth.
He's
Uh,
good
Okay.
too.
And Extra Zero, what we got next on that community list?
Yeah, so this one is a little bit less fun, but it's something that we really need to bring awareness to, because this is not only a guest but a friend of the show. So Vex Electronica has a GoFundMe out here to help her with her legal aid fund. So for those that don't know, Vex actually when we had her on, she's in the process of moving to the United States, but Canada, the Canadian government specifically, has given her some legal trouble. So Sassy Sasquatch, who was a guest last week, has organized this. And let me just go ahead and read this off here. So Miss Sassy Sasquatch is here. As we all know, Vex Electronica has hit a lot of hurdles recently. She got hit with a $6,500 fine for not complying with the jab. She's also been trying to come to the United States legally, specifically to Florida, to reunite with her husband. These setbacks have put her in a pretty tight financial situation. I know things are tough, especially for a lot of us right now, but if we all work together, maybe we can lighten her burden just a little. Vex is an amazing and selfless person who would do anything for anyone, so it's our turn to show her some love. Thank you in advance for any generosity you're able to provide. Essentially what's happened to Vex is, and again, everyone has their reasons for what they took or did not get the COVID vaccine.
We all love it, don't we? We love being,
Yes, YouTube.
the
Yes,
Fauci LT
yes,
is awesome. We
yes,
love that. You
YouTube,
should
don't-
always comply.
Well,
with
you can
what
talk about it.
healthcare professionals say, and
You can talk about it on YouTube now.
We're gonna get yeeted so hard.
okay.
Listen,
In that
listen,
case, pure blood.
We're just going to be next to Krigler is all. But hey, we love Adam.
My
so.
name is True Pop Culture 7.
Well, yeah. What we need to mention: legal trouble. We don't have to specify why if you don't want us YouTube, but go help the lady out. She's cool.
Blame Canada for all of this problem.
Blame Canada.
Yeah.
Blame Canada.
Well, I think it's just awful because they said they weren't going to do that to people, and then now they've turned around and issued her this fine.
Wait, you mean Canada did an authoritarian thing? No.
Yeah, right?
Say it ain't so.
So
would never do
if you are considering dropping any super chats or anything like that, go send
Still
it
do
to
it.
the fund. No, go send it to the fund.
Still do it. We want to get Pop
Sure,
shot
we definitely do need it, but some people need the money more. And I know it's not the best thing to do to say, hey, don't do this. But when somebody in the community is suffering like this, and I think it's really important to help those around us. So if you were considering donating a super chat, go take that money and send it to Vex if you can. There's no obligation. I know times are tough, but if you can spare $5 or however much, it a little bit does go a long way. That's what she said. Yeah, shut up.
Hey, you said that, not us.
So big shout out to Vex. We hope everything works out well, and
y'all are humanitarians
you
here.
find freedom soon. Yeah, you know what? Tell you what. I'm gonna make a merch. I'm gonna make it. Go to Flagrant Triggers. Go buy our shirts, and then when we have enough money, we're gonna start pulling Mr. Beast kind of videos and just helping everybody all the time, and then getting hit with racism.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just do that.
Beautiful.
When you're being called racist, that's when we know we hit the peak. Demi,
Yeah.
please stop.
No, I'm True Pop. For the YouTube overlords, when we are talking bad about the Fauci ouchie, my name's actually True Pop Culture 7 guy. Do not take it out on my disavow.
Now I reversed my camera so I can glare at him like in stream as it looks like real. It's much more comfortable to reverse the camera. So
I like how there's a big contrast between CJ and True Pop there. It's like one's the foreground and the other's the background.
Now I'm looking at True Pop.
Oh jeez.
Oh, kiss. Can you two kiss?
Oh
Why
my
is True
god.
Pop giving himself some dirty eyes. What the hell?
Yeah, now kiss. Now kiss.
Do the tongue action. Just do it.
So in some really, really awesome news, Friday Night Tights this week broke a record.
It's gonna get bigger soon.
And
That's what she said.
We're all hard for Friday Night Tights. We all know this.
I'm hard for a lot of things. Wait, what?
So 18.7 thousand people watch Friday Night Tights. That is absolutely insane.
That's a whole
I'd love
bunch
to
of
see the
retarded
community
people,
growth.
man.
That is absolutely insane. So big shout out to Nerdrotic and Friday Night Tights, because Friday Night Tights is where we kind of started all of this. So big shout out to them, and I hope it grows. It just keeps continuing to grow, because that means that more and more people are seeing the BS out there in the world, and they're finding the fellowship, which calls out that BS. So big shout out to you guys. You guys work really hard for this, and we'll keep on memeing the show as long as this show exists. You guys absolutely rock.
It'll be way bigger next year, with probably 50,000 next year. That's my guess.
Oh,
that's gonna happen.
50,000. That would be awesome.
No, it'll happen, because right now, I mean, I feel like they're getting way bigger, especially Gary mentioned twice in 2 certain articles. I mean, he's gonna get big. We'll see.
Well, I did notice there was a.
Sorry, I didn't realize this.
Oh boy!
Pop culture.
Oh, a threesome.
Well, wait.
God, true.
Jesus, there was
You lucky bastard.
like that.
Oh, you're so lucky.
You don't even have to make the meme. It's right there behind CJP, man.
Somebody got the.
Oh my God, he's Joe Biden.
Somebody got Justin Bieber wet, I guess.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man.
Oh, now it's.
I'm sitting around True Pop's lap.
Well,
I'm glad me and CJ had the same idea. I'm leaving it.
I think we should give True Pop a shout out because he did
He's a
get
sexy
a really
bitch.
cool shout out from the fellowship the other day.
Absolutely. Let's run that because that was really
Yeah.
cool, and we're gonna watch the video correlating to it as well.
Oh, but you guys are killing
Once I
me
have those
today.
remasters, I'm good. I'm like, whatever happens, go ahead. The whole franchise can burn. But as long as I've got those remasters, I'm good.
There you go. Remember on Real BBC we were talking about fixing Hollywood and True. God damn this chair! Like,
I feel very uncomfortable right
I'm
now.
farting away here because of this chair. Just I have the Mexican food for lunch. We were talking about fixing Hollywood, and True Pop Culture 7 did a video of it, and I love he isolated. They're like, okay, you see, you had a whiteboard. And drew a couple of badly drawn tits.
Yeah.
It's all we start here, and this is from here. That's so good. That's what we need with Lara Croft. Just a pair of tits on a whiteboard, with apologies to Melanie, and go from there. That's all you need to do.
Once I have those
So
remasters,
True
I'm
Pop,
good.
why don't you see
Whatever
that
happens,
video you made?
Go ahead. The whole franchise can burn.
I think I put it in the private chat as well. It's the very first link. Yeah.
I love it when people share the work before the show, so we can bring it up. By the way, Dermy, you did get a shout out on Adam's show with the
I did
interview
see
with
that.
Camelot. So that was good.
I was a shifty motherfucker.
He's getting swifty. Dermy getting swifty.
No, not swifty. Shifty.
Kenzo's
Keep
getting
that thing out of
swifty.
your goddamn mouth. you-
One trick pony.
Hey, everybody get swifty.
Yeah.
None of us here are Swifties. I mean, come on. They only have 2 brain cells.
One pop, true pop, 2 pop, red pop, blue pop. Okay, Tris. Okay.
1 pop, true pop, 3 pop, 4. How many pops
No, it's
are in
1
my
pop, true
butthole?
pop. 1 pop, 2 pop, red
True
pop,
pop,
blue
Shakur.
pop.
What's white
Careful,
pop?
you're going to inspire Paul to make a song about blue True Pop culture.
Well, speaking of inspiration, we have, I believe, what is a meme challenge going on from our friend Har Amarada.
Do me a favor. Go to True Pop Culture's channel and check out the video that that was mentioned on the show.
Wait.
True Pop, can you drop your
Can you drop your pants? No, he cannot do that on stream.
Just drop 'em, man.
I am doing that for Lady Almari. All right, get that through your thick skull, Demi.
We're not doing this on stream. That's what I was trying to say. No.
Yeah, I'm
stop
not getting
sexually
married on
harassing
stream.
True Pop. He's my twink.
Yeah.
I got it, mate.
I was gonna say, what's the?
It's
Okay,
it's
I
already-
got it in there.
Do I need to
Thought
share
it
it?
was
Or...
all of our
Nope, I
twins.
got it. I'm pulling it up.
Comrade.
Okay. Right. I'm not sharing it.
God damn it, True.
All right.
He's the people's
It- it's
I think it's safe to be played. No copyright music whatsoever.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about copyright stuff a little bit later on for sure. So this is what was being mentioned in the in Nerd Products on Friday
I saw
Night
this, but I
Tights.
don't remember.
Ready?
On the board, that'd be fucking hilarious.
I think we should get Az on the board.
I think we should get Az on the board. I should. And,
You better just sit down in a big old suit. Like, I don't know why I'm here.
no, Az will
Like
sit
in a
down in the
thumbnail?
suit and go, put a chick in it and make her fucking gay.
No, I'll go put a chicken in it and make her fucking hot.
Make her hot. Yeah.
It would be funny though if they had like suggestions for new projects all of the day, that whole board, and Az just like, swipes them all into the bin, sets it on fire. He's like, okay. we got
Right, now we got that out of the way.
So he goes to the whiteboard and he draws a couple of big tits and he goes, focus. We start here and we go out from there. Okay.
call it phase boob.
Phase boob.
Phase boob.
Reclaiming the boba.
So if you
That's
want more
good.
content like that, go subscribe to True Pop Culture 7. He is working his tail off to give you guys content off the fellowship because they are
Yeah.
awesome.
In my tweet, I just said I just make those videos for fun, and I keep forgetting people actually watch them. So it gives me great joy to see people laugh at it, and
It has an
hearing that
internet
on
historian
FNC was
vibe to
crazy.
it. Yeah, sorry.
What?
It has an internet historian vibe to it, Pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you humble me too much, Kenzo. I never knew how to describe it. Like, is it animation or not? Is it? But yeah, that's a good comparison. So, yeah, it's. I'm blushing now. You couldn't see because I'm blue. You know.
Before we embarrass true pop culture more, Extra Zero. Sorry to interrupt you about the other one. You
No,
wanna
it's
bring
all
that
right.
up?
We'll go ahead. We'll get into that one now. So, Har Amarada has issued a meme challenge. So, go head on over to her Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
She says,
And
all right, everyone.
we're just going to do a quick scroll and see what insanity you guys got up to.
On the couch.
That's an ad. Yeah.
That's an
and
ad. I was
this
looking
one-
for him in there. Oh, geez, the Breakfast Club.
Okay, is it just me, or does Sheep sitting in that picture just look like Grant Gregory in blackface?
Wow.
Can we get
so I just played. I did make a post about this when I got the game. Is that the character model for Sergeant Reed in RoboCop Rogue City is like spot on. Looks like Sheep.
And
I think I saw that.
Shit. Big shout out to you guys for remembering to hashtag and at the Legion on those memes. We reshare and like all, if not most of them.
I love this one.
Oh my God, what is that from?
Oh Lord, that's
Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I like this, but I would have had him as popping out of the chest.
Out of the chest.
Hat, and he starts going, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal."
My lord.
He looks like a young Jimmy Fox for some reason.
Wait, why Savage? If you're watching, why'd you put watermark in this?
I think he took a base of yours and has
I
just
know.
been using that.
The Blue Oyster Club. Oh God.
Forgotten forever. When
The
there is a
sand one.
meme template out there, guys, go
Yeah.
have fun with it. It makes us all laugh, and two, it's great. It's great for the person in the meme.
Oh,
There you go.
What's missing here? The new movie about the magical Edward.
Magical Society.
Definitely infamous
Society
here.
of Magical Negroes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that.
Oh boy. Chippendales.
Is that Polacaucus?
What? Some sort of caucus.
Trucker Rob, no.
Where's Waldo?
Look at that.
An actor that wrote a song in the 80s. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to
Getting memed is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
She.
This is a golden thread. Now this would be a good meme template picture too. While it's it's wholesome. Just this is from the Wisconsin meetup. Just have Sheep put his arm around people.
Just have Sheep put his arm around me.
Man,
But yeah, if you guys go to her thread, go have fun with that. We've already saved it in the Legion Discord. If you are a member, there should be a link in the members section of the YouTube where you guys can hop in and we'll give you roles so you can see everything. We're currently working on asset folders for each individual person that we have. So that might take, hopefully it'll be done by the end of the month, but if not, it should be done by the end of the year. So that way you guys can make your own memes and have fun with it. So big shout out to everybody who's helping us with that. Professor Savage Dad is doing the majority of the work on that. So big shout out to you.
Legend.
Extra Zero, what do we got next?
Well, we can either do a quick hit or we can go into the meme break.
We've got a lot of memes.
Yeah, you know what? Let's
just do memes.
We haven't had this many memes before, so let's
Hey,
start.
real quick. Devil, you got something to do?
Oh yeah, I see. Devil's got a dip.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's give Devil maybe do it a proper outro. Sorry, I didn't see the private. Devil, maybe do it. Do you want to promote anything that's happening this week for you?
Don't sound too excited.
Yeah. Tomorrow I got Get Ranked Thanksgiving dishes is the list, and then next week we got X-Men is going to be the list. So check those out. Otherwise, not much
X-Men,
else.
like what was the
Caitlyn
joke?
Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner. Dylan Mulvaney.
Dylan Mulvaney,
Yeah.
the best X-Men.
Warlock. That's the best X-Men.
Gorlock,
And,
yes. Yeah.
Giant
And
size
go
X-Men.
follow
Core
Devil May
Beast.
Do It on Twitter, where you can get updates of all the live streams that he will be on.
Yep. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
See you later, mate.
Devil.
Bye, mate.
See you, man.
Tris just put something in the chat. Whoever put Mazza and Dermy, etc. on Pinata Farms, your lifesaver. I'm not sure if I put up the majority of those, but I have kind of started to fade away from Pinata Farms just because they're not allowing you to upload any more assets anymore, which is
balls.
Wait,
baloney.
so
So if you
Mazza
guys
and I
want to
are-
learn how to do those by yourself, there is a video on the main channel in the learning section where you can learn to do that step by step. And I hope you take advantage of it because Pinata Farms doesn't allow Android users to put their own clips on there.
So
Only
wait.
Apple.
Chris has been killing it.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Go on.
Are Mazza and I actually like anybody can use our faces now on Pinata Farms?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cheering call.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you guys have been complaining that I'm blue. All right, so how do you like this piss yellow?
That's
That's a whole
isn't
lot
it?
better.
He's got R.
Much
Kelly
better.
in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
What? You guys think this is better than being blue?
You look
Yes.
like a young boy that should be drowning in.
I look like I'm
an
in the
old
middle of
man.
Dune. I hate it. I hate it.
It looks like a
Is there more
1998
big to use his face as a
1998
toilet
like
seat?
movie.
I'm gonna piss on.
Looks like a scene from Paranormal Activity.
drip,
I do
drip.
think you're going to see a ghost behind you.
Yeah, probably
yeah, that'll be
2001.
freaking awesome. Let's go.
A
Paranormal
gay
Activity.
ghost.
Yay.
And Tris, just so you know, that is why we're creating these asset folders. So even if Pinata Farms or whatever app to come out next is down, you'll be able to get it from our asset folder, and we update that pretty regularly. So
Yeah,
when you become a member, you do get all of that, and again, it should be out if not by the end of this month, next month, and we will update it regularly. They are nice, clean assets, so you don't have to worry about cleaning out the background. You can just take it, download it, and put it on whatever you'd like to do.
Clean that back ass.
Hold on. Cell Shade says True Pop is in an episode of Smallville during the daytime. Yeah, he looks like he's in Metropolis. I don't know if you guys ever saw Smallville, but they had a very distinct difference in lighting between Smallville and Metropolis, which only like
First thing I'm
nerds
doing tomorrow, buying a
really
new
know.
light bulb. 'cause Fuck you guys. Fuck
Just
you.
get a bulb and put it in front of you. I literally got a lamp with the same piss yellow.
I don't
but
have a
yet-
bulb.
Just
I
get
don't
a
have
freaking ring light.
A ring light or a
Get a
lamp.
red light. A red light bulb would work.
Get LED lights and just set it up there.
I'm just gonna change the light bulb. Like,
Hold on 1 sec. Our producer just
Where did
disappeared.
Zero just go to?
Yeah.
He had to
bye-bye.
refresh the StreamYards.
I guess the wind took out my internet.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh,
dear.
Who? Wait, what's?
I
that
was
be-
going to say
what's your
Zero. I put all
background?
my memes. I put all my memes on the wrong tab as well. They were on in
Just
the
reload
coffee
them.
one.
Extra
Yeah.
Zero. Why don't you bring up those memes, man?
All right.
I'm
All
loving
right,
your
let's
choice
get this.
of, background extra.
Oh, thank you. I figured you'd appreciate it. Here, let me make sure we get audio on, just in case there's any audio memes. I haven't gone through. But before we do, before we can kick off the meme break, we have to make it
There
official.
you go.
All right. So let's get into it. I've reloaded the page, so anything in here is up to date. First off, from CJP, we've got
Oh Lord!
he says, it could only end one way. And
Wait. Does
How
Mazza
dare
have a
her.
thing for her?
Right. For some
Mazda-
reason, I've got the context for this because
Yes. Go ahead.
It was for $20.
Right. They were like curious, like, would you buy hypothetically Greta Thunberg's OnlyFans for $10 or $5 for some reason? I don't know why they were debating it, but that's where the conversation ended up.
And then Mozart tweeted directly out to Greta Thunberg, "Hey Greta Thunberg, oi bitch, start an OnlyFans because I want to see your butthole, bitch."
Oh my god.
Even
If
I
you
don't want to
guys
see
don't
that
watch
greasy,
full
nasty
Aussie,
stuff.
go watch it. The
what the
debauchery is
hell?
fantastic.
CJP, why?
He says, "I forgot to Smurf up True Pop."
I am just feeling the settings there. Just
Hold on,
gets
is
annoying.
that
Where'd that
True
picture
Pop-
come
that-
from? You look like
that-
Ellen Page.
Yeah, that looks like Ellen Page. I thought
That is her head.
That's Ellen.
Transitioned again.
True Pop is both Justin Bieber and the artist formerly known as Elliot Page.
So
Ellen
we
Page
won't
was
be
I
able
probably
to
won't be able to
play
play
this.
the audio on this one.
We
There
won't
is
be
no
able to
music.
play the
There's no
audience.
music. There
We've
isn't
gotten-
Taylor. There's no music on it. There's no
There's no
Taylor
music.
Swift.
I don't trust you.
There's music.
Yeah, it's not Taylor Swift. It's just royalty free stuff.
It's royalty free. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I am fabulous.
That is a good self-image. Many people don't have that. Well, then
What
you
is
can.
this?
Oh,
Oh, this is your wedding night.
You know,
Yeah.
it's funny. I
dancing?
don't. I actually don't dance, and when so I know.
What do you
this
mean
is
you
the
don't
lane.
dance?
I don't dance.
You're talking
can
to
dance if
Bieber
you wanna.
here. You can dance. Everyone can
That-
dance.
like
No,
literally
he's
at
not Justin Bieber. He's a douchebag. You're Justin Bieber.
At my
We can
wedding,
dance.
my wedding was the
Oh,
first
oh,
time my
oh.
wife and I ever danced together. We realized
Are you
that.
serious?
I'm 100% serious. We just
Who
don't
ordered
dance.
Adam Levine from Wish?
Yeah, right.
All right, who's dancing?
Pause.
Royalty.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We've gotten multiple warnings on the channel for
Right.
that.
Somebody make me
Nice.
There we go. We got Dan Hadouken up in the house from Release the McCracken.
Dan. Little baby Hadoukens he throws.
We
He's
got
worse
Blue
than-
Pop.
Oh,
from Chris.
Blue
Juice out the Smurf cum all over it.
We got Dolomite.
Oh my!
Oh, I love the Smurfette poster.
Ah,
That is a fine detail.
who did that?
Fine, I am
Dolomite.
buying a new light bulb. Fuck you guys.
That's
Like-
Dolomite. He's a
If
legend.
you don't buy a blue light bulb,
Dolomite.
we are going to be severely disappointed in you.
Yeah. See, this is how this is how iron sharpens iron. You gotta bully people into like things, and then their production value goes up, and then nothing. Only good things come from it.
No, not only good things. I end up drinking.
That's your own personal alcoholism.
That's
You
not
got
a
problems.
bit- a you
This is your
problem.
intervention, Dermy. This actually isn't an episode.
Quaid.
Wade.
It's very emotionally distraught to be stuck in someone's stomach, but yeah.
Nice. Oh god. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It even has
the
a
actual-
tweet. It has a
look, Chris, this is
tweet.
the actual tweet here.
Oh, I can see your bow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He on X Games.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
So another one from Chris says charity shop in Swansea asks people not to donate sex toys, and
Why did you donate those to me? Oh no!
From Static,
No!
this is why Dermy likes to sleep with this cat. So 7 seconds. We probably play this one.
You can play it.
What the hell?
Boob world.
I love that episode.
I do too.
There's
Wait,
8 more in the
something here.
coffees.
Yeah.
There's 8 more in the coffee tab.
Refresh.
Yeah, here a sec. Let me refresh here because I
We've got so many that are overflowing to other tabs of the friend.
yeah.
Well, Kenzo has the most memes. I mean, like Was it 10 you made, Kenzo?
I think
Or
I
more?
put 10 in there. I think I put 10.
My God, you just
You
jizzed
said
it
was
out
in
real
the-
quick. Just not the
in the-
entire
okay,
thread.
I see now where we're at.
I can see clearly now.
Now the rain is
There's a few new ones. There was ones that Dolomite made, and there was also a couple like one that I put.
This is, I know it sounds kind of annoying, but this is why I say like hashtag the Legion and at the Legion in there, so it's a lot easier to find. All you need to do
Here we go.
is
Can I just say something?
It's in,
I love looking over at CJP when we start singing because you can see if part of his soul dies every time.
All right. So from Kenzo, Doctor Who's Russell T Davies explains major change to Davros. Character's latest appearance saw him adopt a new look.
Who is that?
That's
Yeah.
Dermy.
Look deeper at it.
It's Dermy.
Oh my
It's always Derby.
God, I created the Daleks.
Oh,
I was a brilliant woman just a little bit ago.
Now we know the true member of the Blue Man Group.
Check the replies on that. Yeah.
The true Blue Man Group.
Don't do.
Yes.
Hey, I feel bad now. Why'd you
Hey,
do that
that's
to
a compliment.
Cyberpunk?
After this, just do me a favor, look in the search the hashtag Legion Memers because I think we may have missed a few.
Pole
We get this
boy.
one. Oh shit.
There you go.
Oh boy.
That does look Polish, right? All I need is like a hoodie and a vodka.
That's
and...
Ellen Page.
Yeah.
He's just a boy. He's a motherfucker from a buffer family.
I
Oh
think
my
we
God.
both found their new Tinder profiles.
Yeah.
And this is
Here
the
we
original.
go.
This is the original one that Dolomite made of me as a.
Oh,
meathead
that is
with feet.
fantastic.
And I've
And
adopted
shout out
that as my
to
profile
Kenzo
picture.
for putting meme by Dolomite in there. Credit where credit is due. I love it, dude.
Oh.
That is just terrifying.
And let's see here. We've also got this one from Kenzo.
Oh yeah, that one is so detailed and so good, dude.
Young Avengers.
That is good. I like that.
I still can't believe that that's as in blackface there.
I don't want to know
That's Elijah
who
Bradley.
you have standing over True Pop. I really don't.
What
want to know.
is that? Derby? That's Derby for sure. That's Derby.
Yes, it's Dermy.
Yeah.
That's True Plop reclining in his seat.
I was testing out my gaming chat.
Nice.
What
That's
the
the
hell?
Home Alone where he looks and goes, "Wow."
There's no music.
All right, let's get this one to play.
What the hell?
I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours,
It looks just like him.
So what's this? Is it cut out in deep fake?
It's a,
It's
Yeah,
a deep
what was
fake.
going on there, Pop?
It really
What
doesn't
the
look any
hell?
different.
I see kind of a
my
difference.
God.
What the hell?
So from Kenzo, this new TikTok trend is weird.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no! This is sick.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Derby, is that you?
Yeah.
Pause.
That's the music copyright.
Jeremy, can you do us all a favor and just say, "Get out of my swamp"?
Oh my god!
He-
Who
he's
the
getting into
hell
some swamp.
cares?
I didn't
This,
see
I like
that.
this.
I love
one.
that.
I like this.
I
one.
like
That-
that.
these are
looks
more.
bad.
These are more of Dolomite's work. These are. I just turned them into GIF loops.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
there you go.
I love it.
I
He
think
made
that
them with
gets
some
us
really good
caught
music
up.
on them.
Here, but
Check
let's
the
search
check,
the-
check
yeah.
the hashtag in the search bar, and we'll be able to see
See
it.
what we got.
Latest.
We got
Go by
Serious
latest.
Man saying, "I hear that Sony's already rushing to do reshoots of Madam Web after the poor reaction to the trailer. The recast, they recast this week's guest on the Legion of Memers stream, Paul Hadouken."
Yep, busted. I have. Those are actually the size of my man boobs.
Those are some nice
I-
tits. I gotta be
I
honest.
know. Yep. So I'm
We
the
should
new.
do a breastfeeding stream.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
agree.
Extra zero.
Right,
Go to
all right.
latest.
Everyone, be honest. Who's watching that movie on the behalf of Sidney Sweeney? Like,
I
I'm
don't.
not
that's the
even
only
touching
reason.
it. Listen,
I don't
if I
care.
wanted to watch that movie, I would. I don't know what I would do. Like,
What
there's
is
no.
it, Mr. Black,
one-
Doctor Who?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I haven't watched Doctor Who since like 2015.
Supposedly, this is him after he's shortly said, "I was just a brilliant woman a moment ago, assisting in creating the Daleks."
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a plunger. I thought it was the
It is a
one.
plunger.
I've been watching too much Harry Potter. I thought it was the one.
There we go.
Yeah, we have to censor some words because YouTube doesn't like it. So
60 minutes ago, I
Yeah.
was this really brilliant woman, which is actual dialogue from the episode. Uses the
Oh.
master's skin. I can't read that second part.
Color.
That's color. No, that color doesn't have a U in it.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Properly
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
This
Listen
is a
here,
this is a
just
British
because
show, you
smell
prick.
like a savage.
Uses the master's skin color against him that gets him thrown into a Yahtzee concentration camp in World War II.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. She was brilliant.
Color doesn't
She
have
was
a
the
U in
best.
it.
Yes,
It's
it does.
CL.
It does.
It's
Yes,
COLOR.
I can think of
Enough,
another
Toby.
word that has a U in it to describe you.
Well, you know what? I'll just say you'll see you next Tuesday. Okay.
I think
I was about to
this-
say it then. But
I think
Bingo.
this has been the longest and best meme break we've ever had on the show. So big shout out
See,
to
even
everybody.
Nerdy Neo agrees with me. There's no U in color.
Yes, it does, Derby. No, Tris disagrees.
There's you in this.
Listen, Tris is always against me.
Hold up. Can we make CJP's screen solo real
The
quick?
British show.
CJ?
It's a
CJP, do it
British show.
properly.
There's a U.
Yes,
Sparkle.
Jeremy. This goes specifically to you. Sparkle, fuck you!
I just
Shiny.
demonetized for swearing.
The magical middle finger.
Sparkle, fuck you!
Oh, it's
You need, you need to rotate it a little bit because there's some shine going, so you could like a little disco ball. Like
It's how I imagine people would see Michael Jackson on a bad day.
And I agree, Iron Oxide. Star Wars, Doctor Who, and Marvel all went into the apathy stage.
Hey.
Exactly.
I just don't
Hey,
care.
remember last week they announced they were not going to retcon the Timeless Children. It is a part of the canon.
Oh.
So on less disappointing news, Extra Zero.
Hello,
What do we got
darkness,
left?
my old friend.
Well,
I've come to
let's see. What you want to talk about this YouTube monetization for breastfeeding?
Yeah, but before that, can we go to the tweet from the gentleman who put the copyright thing in there?
Where is that?
Did I not put that in there?
You did not.
Okay. give me
Oh,
one sec.
Fox just slipping on the job.
Man, guys, we're super professional here, highly
Super.
organized.
I've got
We're
the one
definitely
side
taking over the
scrollers up,
world right.
but I don't
Hold
have
on one
the
sec.
original.
Bringing it now. Hold on. So I want to give a shout out to Eldon River because if you have a look at this tweet, we can't play it because we can't play it because of music, and he specifically put copyright music in there. Now we've gotten hit multiple times on multiple shows this week, which is so I've had to like clip or mute them. So if you're watching a previous stream and you see that, it's because YouTube says can't monetize those. And so I tried to fix that. But big shout out to anybody who does puts the copyright music thing in there to warn people. It shows huge consideration for whatever show or channel that you are memeing. You can also get copyright free music off YouTube. It's just a tricky thing to do. So I think in one of my training videos, I did say if you use the app for like YouTube Create, there is a specific section for copyright free music that you can use to circumnavigate this. So consider using that in some of your memes, and that way you won't have to worry about the copyright music. But if you have copyright music in there, that is a great way to do that.
Another thing you
Just
can
have to
do
be
is
careful because a friend of mine, Vinny Art, does a metal art channel. He used a quote unquote royalty free song that he found on the internet through Google, and he got nailed with a copyright strike.
Yeah, that's why I say use the app specifically.
Well,
because
Another
the
thing
app itself has a specific section for copyright-free music, and that way, if they cause you any problems, you can be like, "Listen, bud, you should take that off your thing, your app, then, because."
Another thing you can do is when you make your meme or anything, just upload it to YouTube on the back end. It will scan through it and tell you if it's copyright approved or not. Just don't make it public. It will do all the work for you. It won't strike you or anything. It'll just let you know, hey, there's copyright in here.
Yeah, but if you want to put out memes quickly, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So
Yeah.
that's why I recommend the app.
You guys, you know what I saw a video of? This guy had a crazy idea about copyright, and he's thought to himself, you know what? Why don't I play all of the copyright music at once? And he played 30 different songs all together, and the system did not detect it whatsoever. Of course, it was all jumbled mess, but you know.
Yeah, because it's
Pretty
jumbled
interesting.
mess. It can't detect it.
So Extra Zero,
maybe they
why
could
don't you
detect
bring
that
up
way as
the
one.
topic that you originally wanted to bring up?
Yeah, so this was a discussion had on side scrollers this past week. So let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and give this a play here.
Boobs.
Because I'm dealing with two young ladies on our stream today, and this could very much impact you on a day-to-day basis. Both of these could actually impact
Somebody clip that face.
Impact
Clip
you.
that face. Clip
Only
that blab's
one of
face.
them impact me. But YouTube has made a very serious change to their monetization structure, and they are, ladies, allowing breastfeeding nudity in videos moving ahead and, quote, non-sexually graphic dancing in
Yes,
their
because
videos.
you know Melanie and I are totally going to be doing both of these things in the upcoming future.
Well, I'm just saying there's an opportunity.
Finally, finally, we're gonna be rich, blabs.
You
Titties make you
could
rich.
you could hit all sides of the market, Melanie. You could have Melanie Mac Go Boom, a Bible time with Melanie Mac, and twerk time with Melanie Mac.
There we go.
So
hey, yeah, that was my idea. I was gonna start twerking.
Breastfeeding. I don't have a kid though. Can I breastfeed my cat?
Oh, no, what the hell?
Yes.
Melanie.
Okay.
Guys, if you haven't checked out Side
Hold on.
Scrollers, it's
Okay.
on every single weekday, and they have a specific section for memes. So if you're watching the show, go meme the show, and they will bring it up. Make sure to hashtag the Legion at the Legion, as well as tagging everybody who is in that meme, because they really love the memes. And when I have more time, I will be starting to clip out a lot of these shows who do have specific meme sections and bring up memes. But for right now, I don't have that time. But when I do, we're going to get to it and then show the other shows some love. So go subscribe to Side Scrollers if you are not. It's a great show every single weekday. If you can't catch it live, watch the replay. Great show, and great folks too. They really love the Legion. So
Who
the topic
changed my
is-
name? I only just noticed. Who changed my name? Change it
Extra Zero
back
probably did.
right now.
You can change it.
Seducer of Smurfs.
Anyway, so what's the topic
Unbelievable.
revolving around
Well,
there? that
so
we can-
talking about these YouTube monetization changes, I actually kind of like as far as like demonetization of breastfeeding, I don't see the problem personally. It's a natural thing. There's nothing sexual about it.
unless you're a weirdo.
Until you're a weirdo.
Right. But then there's
Right.
people like feet are monetized, and there's podiatry videos out there, and there are weirdos that are into feet.
There's going to be like, after they're allowing this, right? There's going to be like a floodgate of women breastfeeding or twerking like all over YouTube. It's going to be like
and
Twitch.
nudity as well.
Beforehand, what
There's
it
already
was
that on there. Like there's piercing videos on YouTube, and I haven't seen those get removed. Like there are videos.
They
of,
probably
like,
weren't monetized though. That's
probably
Demi-
not. But I'm
Demi
just saying
ideas.
they're allowed. You know,
Well,
as far
before what it was you could breastfeed and everything, but you couldn't show the nipple, which doesn't make much sense. But you couldn't show areola or anything like that. Now you can. I don't have a huge problem with it, but somebody's going to abuse the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of these
Like me.
rules can can be
Well, the
used
rule
and abused.
the rule is you must have a kid in the video. They don't specify it needs to be your
yeah.
kid. They don't even specify what style of kid, anything like that. It just needs to be there. So does the kid have
and
to
you
be
don't-
sucking on the nipple? Do you have to be breastfeeding the
I-
kid?
I
It just
can
says
identify
a kid
as a
must
kid.
be there.
Yeah, but I'll just say this.
So wait, Kenzo's no Kenzo, Demi. If it's nipple specific, you would probably know. So does it make a difference if it's a guy or a woman? Does YouTube detect that?
know what?
Well,
Let's
I mean,
test
if
this
you
out.
if you identify,
you
they
would
can't
know,
really
man.
argue with that because their own rules won't let anybody go against
Listen,
that kind of thing.
There you
what
go,
it used to
Jeremy.
be is guys they didn't really care.
My
You could,
biggest
you could be shirtless, show your nipples off, do all that if you were a
Right.
guy. They cared if it was boobs.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
my
care
biggest
about
problem
nudes.
with YouTube
But
monetization
what
is
if you have
them
like man
running
boobs?
ads
Well,
on.
It's hard to tell.
Well, he said to
Extra zero, what
Dermy,
do you
what
say?
if you have them?
So extra, what are you trying to say? Because I'm trying to.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that my biggest problem with YouTube in general and their monetization policies is they'll say a video is not monetized, but they'll still run ads on it. So I've always found that to be not only hypocritical, but it's very counterintuitive because if you remember what the adpocalypse was all about, it was with, I believe, the Wall Street Journal not understanding how ads worked on YouTube and getting Coca-Cola's panties in a bunch because that PewDiePie video that was deemed as offensive. They're like, oh, well, Coca-Cola ads running that, but it wasn't Coca-Cola ads specifically. It wasn't targeted advertisements, but they still would run ads. And I think Jeremy from the Quarterings highlighted this many times before, where they'll demonetize a video and they'll still run ads on that video. So technically they're gatekeeping the creators from receiving monetization, but they'll still gladly, regardless of whether or not they deem the content as offensive or not, they'll still gladly collect advertiser
because it
revenue.
also shows it ends up showing what the reality of advertisement is. They don't give a rat's ass what they are putting their ad on. They literally don't, but they have to act like they care. In reality, they don't care if you have like a Coca-Cola ad on like a Nick Fuentes video or something like that. They're
Right.
more than happy to do that because it's putting their product out there and convincing more people to drink it. They don't care if you're a racist, a sexist, a bigot, anti-Semite, or whatever. They just want to put their stuff out there. But you have people that think that it actually matters what your ad is on, even though you're not endorsing anything. Like when you put a freaking Coca-Cola ad on a billboard and somebody comes over and pees on it, they're not endorsing peeing outside. That's the reality of what advertisement is. None of us actually have a Coca-Cola sponsorship. When it's a sponsorship, it's something else. When it's just an advertisement, they don't give a rat's ass. But they have to act. They're now forced to act like they give a rat's ass. Coca-Cola, don't sponsor me. I don't want you.
And
I don't like
big
soda.
shout out to the sponsors because there are a lot of up and coming companies that are starting to reach out to our community specifically. So big shout out to those people who are either sponsoring or letting small streamers become affiliates and not canceling it if they don't like what's being said. I think it's really important to give those people a spotlight because they're giving opportunities to people like us. We don't have any sponsorships, but hopefully in the
Well, we
future
have
we
a-
will. But we won't take any sponsorships from
We have a
people
sort of
who
sponsorship.
just quit. We do.
A sort of, if you it's coffee
Affiliate.
brand coffee.
Yeah.
It's an affiliate. It
Shit,
sort of
yeah.
is a sponsor, but it isn't.
But I don't think we sell enough to be considered a sponsor for that.
It doesn't
So-
matter. Use code LOM.
Yeah, hail the LOM, exactly.
What he said. I only remember.
Here, I put it very simply in there, and you can also watch the. You can also go to the thread where the link is in there. So all you have to do is click. The coffee. I can't tell you how much it's saved me. I've been working a lot recently, and it's definitely been keeping me going. So shout out to Coffee Brand Coffee.
G Fuel can
That extra kick.
Yeah, I don't think G. Honestly, if we had a G Fuel like sponsorship, they would cancel it within like 2 hours.
I want a G Fuel sponsorship. I'll do anything for that thing. They still have PewDiePie.
Okay,
They don't care.
Would you stop
he said the
drinking,
N-word.
Dermy? Would you stop drinking on stream?
I will drink G Fuel on stream.
instead of alcohol?
Yes.
Okay, guys.
everybody and alcohol.
Sponsored.
Everybody tag
For the
G
good of
Fuel
Derby's
for the
liver.
next week in whatever show Dermy is on, and try and get him that sponsorship.
We'll tag G Fuel, be like, sponsor him so we could end his alcoholism.
I've been drinking G Fuel almost
For
every
his
day. I buy the
safety.
powder stuff now. I drink one of those a day. It's actually pretty good and helps out.
You should just quit energy drinks and just strictly stick to coffee.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that they sell energy drinks to a bunch of people that sit on their ass playing video games. What
Yeah.
energy do you need?
I feel insulted.
You should.
As soon
as your tiny boy metabolism goes away and that real Polish gene starts kicking in and you're no longer burning G Fuel as fast as you'd like, you're gonna turn as fat
You
as
realize
me.
I have a blue collar
listen.
blue collar job every day, and G Fuel doesn't have any carbs or anything like that in it. So
It doesn't
there's
have
a-
carbs, but it's got stuff in there like niacin that you
But it
really
is
want to
keto
stay away
friendly.
from.
What about
It
Red
is-
Bull?
Same
It
with
is
iced
impossible for me to get fat.
Ice energy.
Like
Not
We're not
impossible.
sponsored by any of these guys,
Impossible.
so just mention.
We're not
skinny and we're
sponsored,
all
but I am more than willing to be sponsored by you.
No, drink coffee.
After the show, I'll
Coffee
show you
brand coffee.
what
Go get
4
your
months-
Coffee's a
4
good
months of doing
natural.
this right does.
Bourbon flavor is one I highly recommend because I have it and it's delicious.
No, I hate
doesn't-
coffee.
Is there
Extra
tea?
Zero. Oh, they also have
Does-
tea. Yeah,
They also have tea. Tea and coffee is the best thing to get. A kick, a boost of energy. Fucking.
Well, they also have the holiday promos as well, so you can get like different packages and mix and match.
Nice.
And candies and stuff like that. Which if you love somebody, it's a great way to show them that you love and care for them.
Hot dog.
So Extra Zero, we have another topic that we did want to bring up, and I'm sure you guys are all going to laugh your asses off at this. So Extra Zero.
Are we going to talk the Marvels?
Yep.
Do it.
All right. Then I was on the same page. So the Marvels flops at the box office, making a new low for the MCU.
Now,
And,
did it drop around 87? I heard
Well,
something that dropped around that range.
Let's head over to the Hollywood Reporter and read about this because they write box office Hunger Games prequel opening to 45 to 50 million. Marvel suffers historic drop. So just this headline here: The Hunger Games Battle of Songbirds and Snakes is winning the pre-Thanksgiving weekend, while Trolls Band Together is headed for a second place finish with 30 million. And don't forget, there's a horror movie out this weekend called Thanksgiving, and Five Nights at Freddy's is still getting people into the theaters. So
Yes.
where the Marvels is going to land, it may not even be in that third spot. If I'm sorry, the fourth spot with Trolls and Hunger Games beating it out.
As it stands right now, yesterday it did drop 87%.
So likely guess you'll probably drop around 90, like
Oh.
95.
Oh,
the fact that
big
it dropped
hit.
87% means it's
So here
dead.
we go.
It's done. It's not going
So
forward.
right here in the Hollywood Reporter article,
78%.
they state that the outlook continue. And this article's from yesterday, so it probably hasn't even updated for the whole. Well, it's definitely not updated for the whole weekend. But it says the outlook continues to look bleak for the superhero pick, the Marvels, which is falling off 78 to 80% in its second outing to rank as Marvel Studios' worst second weekend drop off of all time, as well as the worst for any Hollywood superhero pick. Among Marvel Cinematic Universe titles, threequel Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania previously sported the worst drop of 69%. The Marvels expected to earn $9 million to $10 million for the weekend, pulling it in a potentially close race with Thanksgiving. Although most rival studios show the Marvels coming in third ahead of Thanksgiving, Roth's latest horror offering earned $3.8 million. Friday earned a B- cinema score, and it's skewing male 56%.
Thanksgiving was only made for like $15 million. I don't know
Right.
if that counts into marketing budget or anything like that. The Marvels, it has now been reported that it actually needs to make $700 million to
break
even.
No, it's
not gonna
800
happen.
actually.
That is not
No,
gonna
it's,
happen.
it's
Yeah.
about $700, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
and the other thing too is that I didn't see in this article, but the Marvels has tanked in China. They were really hoping that the
They
Chinese
lost about
market-
90% of their audience over there. And then, like, I know Hunger Games right now is, yay, it's taking home the box office. We don't know today's number. It's Saturday. This is one of the days like a lot of people go to the movie theaters and stuff because there's not a lot going on. Yesterday wasn't great for it either. It only came in with $20 million domestically.
So
on a Friday.
One thing
that's
here
the
that's
same
interesting
that it did as the Marvels.
One thing here that's really interesting too that I highlighted is Roth's latest horror offering earned $3.8 million on Friday, and they say that the audience is skewing male 56%. What's interesting about the Marvels, and I know Jeremy from the Quartering highlighted this. I think some of the Geeks and Gamers folks did. I think Brian Kinnell did.
I had to.
That it was is it keep me honest here 65% male.
65% of it was a male audience. The women
for the
didn't come out to
Marvels.
support this.
Yeah.
Yes, for the Marvels. Women didn't come out to support this. So everybody's saying that men are the problem with this. Men are the problem. They were the only ones that came out to actually prop your movie up.
So
and the
they
ones
pandered
who,
to the
who-
female
who
audience
reviewed
so
it were the
hard.
ones who probably donated like all that money to the first couple days of the box office.
That'll be the YouTube. That'll be us going to the theaters.
Right.
Sorry, Drew Pop, I interrupted you.
No worries. I'm interrupting. So sorry. Yeah, they were pandering hard with this movie specifically for the female audience, with the cats, with the live streamings, with the stroking of the Funko Pops, and
wait,
where did that take
Got
you?
Mephisto
Back to the
hopping in
men.
chat saying
Hadouken.
Hail to you, my dude.
I'm trying to figure out how to look up the Thanksgiving numbers.
Because
every time I
Godzilla
type
minus
it in,
one is coming out like 15th December, I think, as well.
Yeah, no. Godzilla minus one comes out the 1st of December.
Oh, for me, it's on the 15th for the UK. I don't know where I can watch it in the cinemas, but I want to watch it.
I'm gonna go
Well,
see
then
it.
that Monarch show came out this week too, didn't it?
Which I'm
Yeah, you can watch the first episode for free of charge, which is nice.
Oh, really? I've heard
Yeah.
mixed things. Mixed things.
Actually, has everyone seen the Hunger Games prequel? Anyone?
No.
I might give it a chance.
I'm gonna watch it just because I'm convinced this. I am convinced this is gonna be the third flop in the row for Rachel Zegler, but it's still hard to decide because it does have a lower budget. It only needs to
Right.
make 250 million to break
Yeah.
even, or around 300 million on some sources. But I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna make it because it's tracking very similar to the Marvels right now. So I kind of hope it's the third flop for her. I'll find it hilarious because Rachel Zegler will be box office poison.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, the movie itself is apparently not really about.
No, it
Rachel
was
Zegler.
never about her.
No.
They only
I mean,
marketed it as her
Sutherland's
because
character, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about President Snow before him becoming evil. That was the whole premise. It was never about her, but they marketed it as her because she was this brand new hit thing because she was in West Side Story. She was in Shazam. She was going to be the next Snow White and everything. Oh my God, she's Hollywood's darling. But every film she has been in has technically flopped. This looks like it's going to be the next flop, but they wanted to market it around her when it's not even about her.
I like that you know so much about Rachel Zegler for no specific reason.
Well, apparently,
It's
Rachel
not like she
Zegler is
responded to
Jeremy's
him.
biggest fan.
Yeah, she responded to me, and also Adam the Renaissance Nerd. We both got a response, but he got my sloppy seconds.
Cheated on you.
Well, I actually have I'm convinced, like I'm going down a Rachel Zegler tangent right now, but I'm convinced she and several other individuals within Hollywood use a bot system because it doesn't make sense that the moment you like text her or not text her, respond to her, and if she responds to you, you get a bunch of people coming at her. And I know I'm the only one on screen, but you get a bunch of people coming at you that just happen to be so-and-so Zegler or Zegler so-and-so or something around Zegler. That's a constant thing whenever you interact with anybody revolving around Rachel Zegler, any of her stands or something. Then on top of that, I'm also convinced if she ever does respond to you, she'll immediately mute you because she never responds again. Even if you're one of the first people to her post and say something snarky, she'll never acknowledge you again. I think she ends up muting you after that. She won't block you, but she'll mute you.
It's interesting too. Does anybody else watch Ademion?
Don't think I have.
So he's been talking about how Warner Brothers in particular has, they over the summer. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I can't remember if we covered this or not, but they have their own internal bot networks that got exposed. And I noticed that when it came to, Mortal Kombat's a WB game, anytime that I said anything negative about Mortal Kombat 1, which I'm a big fan of Mortal Kombat, as you guys know, but anytime I just came out to my 350 followers on Twitter, I'd get people that I don't interact with, don't follow, just coming out to like simp for the game. And I bet that these bot networks expand past what people are aware of. And I wonder, one of Elon's mission statements when he took over X was he was going to get rid of the bots. And I wonder how much of that is tied to advertisers pulling out. Like advertisers want to manipulate public opinion and they do it through botnets.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if one of the reasons
With the
he hasn't
HBO
gone-
news as well.
Yeah, well,
Well, we
HBO is
knew-
part of Warner Brothers.
We know a bunch of people use botnets and all sorts of things like this. I think this came out even during Amber Heard's time. Like a bunch of the
Yeah.
people that were defending Amber Heard were actually just bots.
Yes, the Tug exposed that. But but she had ties to Warner Brothers, and I wonder how deep it goes. It seems like Microsoft has them too with Starfield. Anytime I
Oh,
mention
yeah.
Starfield, and again, you don't have to follow people, but you get people, and then you go on their profile, and it is nothing but Starfield. I'm like, it's just a mid game,
Everyone forgot about it now. So
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
it doesn't deserve best RPG of the year. That should be.
it wasn't even on there.
No, it was.
Isn't that
Oh,
funny
of course.
too? That like so much of this stuff that people get so fervent in defending, it's all flash in the pan. I mean, it's here and now. It has no staying power, but these people will die on a hill, to defend the flavor of the month. And
As long as it affirms some portion of their bio personality.
right.
Yeah.
And I asked the one guy too. I was like, if Starfield's so great, why aren't you playing it now? Why are you trying to go back and forth with me so much to defend this game when it's 104? Oh, I already beat it, bro. Well, go do your new game plus.
It doesn't have a new game plus.
Yeah, well, start a new game, play a new class.
That-
This game
yeah.
is so good, and that's all you want to talk about. Why are you arguing with randos that don't like it? Why don't you go and talk? When did I do that?
I was speaking of bots.
You know what? Your hair makes it make sense.
Yeah. There was they blocked everyone now. I think they deleted their account on now. But I wanted to share it. But, you can't see the tweet anymore. But there was this Marvel stan that was defending so vehemently the Marvels, right? And they pointed out that in Infinity War, Thor was trying to, restart the sun, and nearly died doing so. And Captain Marvel just effortlessly restarted the sun permanently.
Not
Look
exactly.
at her, she's OP. And I'm like, and I commented on that. I was just like, Marvel stands inadvertently pointing out bad writing.
Yeah,
that's
because
funny.
and actually you're not quite right. He wasn't trying to restart the sun. He was using that dying star as a forge and dying because of it, because he had to be right there to keep it open.
Yeah.
Well, Captain Marvel can just go into a dying star and fart.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll probably be suck the blow. Just do that.
No, she queefed. That's what it is.
That movie insulted my intelligence.
Did you see the guy that actually blamed why the Marvels failed on COVID?
They're blaming everything.
I've seen it blamed on lack of Bree's marketing.
Yeah,
that's good.
Like that would help it.
Good thing.
Yeah, it's the writer's strike. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the Marvels, I posted something on the
Yeah,
private chat
I was going to say, I want to pull this up where you shared this video of apparently the cat that plays Goose.
The only good thing that's come out of any
No.
Marvel movie,
No,
any
legitimately
Disney.
no. I
What's
wanted
it
to
like
kill
being
it.
the real star of the Marvels?
I don't even care about what he's saying. Just a cute kitty.
If it was Garfield, it would have been interesting
better
to
myself.
say.
Well, I hate
That
this.
makes
Makes
me
me roll my eyes.
It-
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, I like cats. I like cats. I have my kitty cat right now on my lap.
Mm.
Fuck Goose. This movie was just made for cat women with wine moms with nothing
Yeah.
but cats. Cat wine moms. That's all it was made
Yeah.
for. Women that drink wine all day and have an army of cats at their side because they're too pathetic. That's
Yep.
the audience for this thing, and they didn't come out to even watch it.
Well, to that point is that they've made a movie for an audience that is not a general audience, and now they're upset over the fact that the general audience. isn't
how many
showing up.
cat ladies do you know? Yeah, exactly.
And it's
And,
exposed.
I
Everything's all
was-
but exposed.
It goes
I
back
was-
to that that picture of the Charlie's Angels reboot that Elizabeth Banks did, saying
Yeah,
this
yeah.
movie wasn't made for you, and then complaining in the next article why men didn't go see this movie.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
guess
she
what?
learned to
If you
make
guys-
Cocaine Bear and keep her mouth shut.
Guess what? If you guys hated the Marvels, you are racist, sexist, misogynist. What was the thing? Because there's so many fucking ands in between that thing that woman Nia DaCosta said, who's also one of the writers on this fucking movie.
Oh,
God,
wow.
doesn't even know how to use a comma. Just keeps going and.
Oh, wait till Modern Web comes out. It'll be the same.
That will be
cards.
cinema.
Yes.
Yeah, but like cat ladies in general, like it's funny because I was watching Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix before the show. Rewatching the Harry Potter
wonder
movies for a
why.
live stream. I will announce the guest at the end of the stream. And I was watching Order of the Phoenix, and literally the villain was a evil teacher who had cat pictures all over her wall. And it's just like,
Wait, you didn't
cat
know
ladies
that?
are evil, guys. Please understand that.
Yeah.
Don't sell them a movie towards them. They're,
Well, no,
they're the evil
the
ones.
biggest thing about her was she was a government official, and
Yeah.
she was awful. By the way, repeal the government, and bureaucrats are evil.
Mm-hmm.
They just want power.
Extra Zero. What do we got next on the list?
So next up, we got a little bit better news here. Something fun to talk.
Miles Morales is finally Miles Morales.
Yes.
Well, no, I was gonna, pivot into, we were talking about stuff that, they're blaming the Marvel's failure on. One of the big things is superhero fatigue, but we got to give a shout out to the Rippaverse Comics here.
Mhm.
They had their Alpha Core #1 campaign kickoff this past week, and let me refresh here so we get accurate numbers. But Alpha Core is coming up hot on almost $1 million in sales. for the pre-order
Well,
campaign.
how many
Wait, can you
people
go
have
down to the goals? Because I guys, we gotta get them to the animation goal.
Yeah.
It is 2 million for the future animation promise. This is something we got to do.
They
still have-
always seem to hit like a million at least. Like that's just how long is left?
It's got a lot of time left. I mean, it just kicked off this past week.
It still has it
Yeah.
ends January 20th.
Yeah,
so.
January 20th.
Okay,
so-
that is quite a lot of time. I reckon they'll hit at least nearly 2 million.
Yeah. But to go through these goals here, and I like how much they've given in terms of previews. I really can't wait to read this. I'm really looking forward to this. I ordered my copy. I went with cover B. I don't know if you guys.
I went with
you guys
cover
went
A.
with-
I wanted the $50 cover, but it was too expensive.
I mean, every campaign he's had, I think the alt covers get better and better. I mean, Graham, we're
Yeah.
on campaign #3, but so
Unfortunately, if I order it, it'll cost me double that just to send it.
so
I think they're working on international orders, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
thank God. Thank God.
first benchmark was 300,000 with the reveal of Yaira #1 cover A. At the 500,000, they revealed the Gooding the Polymath cover A. 75,000 production starts on 3 new Rippaverse books, so there are already 3 new books well underway. At $1 million, Rippaverse Studios shirt added to the campaign. 2 million is the future animation promise. 3 million reveal of a new Chuck Dixon book. 4 million promise of a future toy or statue. I know that's something that Eric was passionate about. He wanted to do that on ISOM 2. And $5 million is release the Eric sketch.
I think the way I'm seeing this play out, I don't know if we'll make it to $2 million, but I think these will always be goals. Like these will always be plans to show stuff up. And one of the things with like this run, the price actually is different because these are actually cheaper books than before. Like the cheapest book I think was about $20, maybe like cheaper than past books as well.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
big shout out
Well-
to the Rippaverse. They gave the first ISOM book like a massive discount. So
Mhm.
I was able to get the shirt I am currently wearing and the first ISOM book. So I appreciate you making it affordable for everybody who wanted it.
I definitely think they're going to hit 2 million in this campaign. I'd like to see him hit 3.
I want to see him hit 5. Release the
I think
sketch,
it'll
bro.
be 1.5 it'll make, and that'll be it, or close to that range.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the 2 because I want that animation like so freaking bad.
You probably get it with the Ayara campaign going on. They'll probably get more money.
Oculus, could you say that again?
Ooh, Cellsage
Yara.
says, I do want to
Yara.
see the
Yeah.
animated show or movie. I'm trying to put together an animation review on the Alpha Core short. I want to see him get better, but right now the animation is pretty janky. You
Yeah.
know, I think just because it's new, it might be the reason why it's like that. Because I guarantee you,
No,
though,
I think
they'll
he's just
clean it up.
referring to like there's some timing issues on the hair and the capes. And
It
stuff.
looks a little off. The animation itself does look a little off. It's not perfect, but it is. I do like it.
But like it shows
pretty-
that it's in the
it's
right
good
direction.
enough for an advert. It's good enough for
Yeah.
an advert for a comic, but it's not quite up to like show standard yet.
You know, Ripperverse. You know, we got a pretty good animator here, and Cell Shade is also good. You know,
Cell-Shade's definitely-
their DMs are open, man.
I'm good
extra-
for voice acting.
I'm not good with voice
I think the
acting. I
show's
don't want to
way
hear
off,
my
man.
voice
They're
on
like,
anything.
They've brought out two free.
Same
free
here.
comics.
I don't like my voice in anything.
Well, here,
me
let's
too.
let's end on this one because I know you guys want to talk about this.
Oh,
no.
yes.
So,
How long do you have? Because I'll be here for
well,
the next.
we're almost at the top of the hour.
We got
so
15
we got-
minutes.
yeah.
No.
So let's read this. Nerdrotic rates his favorite way. Well, him and Yellow Flash, their favorite way to engage is to rate Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and Miles Morales as Miles Morales. I was asked by Yahoo's in the know to expand on my stance. My response did not make it into the article.
It did after he.
Yeah, it did
published
once he tweeted this out.
Oh, okay. See, I
Of
wasn't
course
aware of that.
they did. They didn't want to be caught in their own bullshit.
So Gary writes, for anybody who's listening, hi, Kate. Thanks for reaching out. It would be difficult for me to expand on my statement of fact. Peter Parker is Spider-Man, Miles Morales is Miles Morales. Whatever is projected onto my tweets after that is entirely up to the internet. Hope that helps, Gary. And
Really quick, Iron Oxide dropped 10. I'm sorry, extra.
It's all good.
Dropped $10. Just wanted to say, hail the Legion members. Can't drop too much right now, but keep on keeping on. Thank you so much. You know, it doesn't matter the amount of the super chat. It does help the show, and it will pay for part of the StreamYards for the month. So I really do appreciate it, mate.
A lot of examples here. This one comes from our pal Jay, Junk3PO.
Even
Universal Studios knows the deal.
Well, the statement Miles Morales is Miles Morales and Peter Parker is Spider-Man, like right there. Spider-Man toy, which is Peter Parker. Miles Morales toy is Miles Morales. It's a multi-layered statement. It's a multi-layered joke that specifies all sorts of areas of this, making fun of both Marvel because they don't give him a name and they always have to specify that this is Miles Morales, by the way, not Peter Parker.
Right. And people forget with the Green Lantern Corps, they all go by their names. You don't say Green Lantern.
also-
Hey, Green Lantern, it's Alan Scott, it's Hal Jordan, it's John Stewart. You know, it's
But
Kyle
also
Rayner.
it works within the Green Lantern Corps because it is a core. It is a military operation. It is a bunch of people with who identify as Green Lantern, but they go by their actual names. When it comes to like the Flash, it gets a little bit more complicated. But each of those Flash from
But they still say Wally West.
Wally
you know?
West, Barry Allen, all these guys, even though they are all the Flash, they are unique variations. They are unique characters. They have their own stories,
Robin
their own
as well.
specificities. Same with the Robins, but then the Robins end up becoming their own people later on as well, being Nightwing, Red Hood, Red Robin.
Yeah.
You have all this aspects to it, so they always want to say, well, I mean, Spider-Man and these are mantles. They can be owned by anybody, but the biggest problem with Miles Morales is he's not allowed to be his own character. They don't want him to be his own character. They want him to replace somebody. But I do like Miles as a idea. I like him as a character. I think there's fun aspects to him, but give him his own name.
Well,
Call
not
him
only
whatever
that,
you
just-
want to call him.
Yeah,
Make
aren't
him
you a
something
big fan
besides
of the character,
Spider-Man.
Jeremy?
Huh?
Aren't you a big fan of the character itself?
I'm not a big fan of Miles Morales. I like aspects of him. I think he can be a fun character. I'm more of a fan of like, and a good example of this actually is like a Blue Beetle. I like Jaime Reyes' Blue Beetle. they have similar aspects, Miles Morales and Jaime Reyes, but the difference is when it comes to Jaime Reyes' Blue Beetle, it is a completely different Blue Beetle than all the past Blue Beetles. Different lore, different story, different things altogether. Miles Morales could do good, and I do like parts of him, but come on, what? Give him his own identity. Give him his own rogues. Give him his own name. Let him be his own person. Quit having him live in the shadow of Peter Parker.
Well, here's
Let
the
him
thing.
stand
Like,
on his own.
what happens if
go
we
on,
use like the Z-list Spider-Man villains as Miles's like main villains?
Well,
like
that's what they
Armadillo, Kangaroo.
You could
or-
do that, but
Yeah.
they'll give him his own villains is what it boils down to. You also need to make a brand new villain just for him.
But
Nah,
Jeremy,
I
that
think
would
the
require
Z-list villains would be
creativity,
better off.
imagination.
Yeah, it would require creativity and imagination. They're not willing to do it. That's one of
Yeah.
the biggest problems with Miles Morales. When he was in the Ultimates universe, it kind of worked because Spider-Man was dead there. That variation of Spider-Man was dead. But in the 616, where he is right now, he's just Spider-Man's sidekick, essentially, who they want to replace Spider-Man, but they're too scared to actually make him his own character. They're too scared to give him Arachnakid, Brown Recluse, not Black Widow, but Black something, or Black Arachnid is something that I made up. Just
Spider-Bite is
all-
a made-up name I come up with.
Yeah, Spider-Bite
The
would
thing
work.
is,
All these things would
like,
work.
my question to the Miles fans, Miles supporters, why do you need him to be Spider-Man? If I loved a character, right, like Miles, and really supported it, really engaged with him, watched every movie, I wouldn't want him to have a name to another hero that's exactly the same. I wouldn't want him to be a carbon
but it's
copy of
time
someone
for
else.
Peter
I want him to
Parker
be
to
unique, have his own villains that grow a little, not be a copy of a copy and stuff
But they
like that.
always
That just
say the
feels
same
cheap.
thing. They always say the same thing. It's because Peter Parker is old. He needs to retire. Peter Parker is old. He needs to retire. And we need a new Spider-Man. We need a new Spider-Man. But they don't get these characters.
I got the perfect name, Webster.
Yes! You're not wrong. Literally, somebody gave me like a BS name today that was supposed to be racist or stupid. And I was like, literally go with it. Give him something. Put him on a path to his own identity.
Webster has a history of being a black character.
He was Kid Arachnid in one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shock told me about that. And that's
Yeah.
actually a fun name.
Extra Zero, I just saw we had a few late memes. You want to get this prepped?
Yeah, let's pull those up before we wrap. Are they in the
Lord.
regular thread?
Well,
I think so.
I get so tired of these Miles stands because now they're coming into my comment section and they always try to say,
Oh,
well,
no.
why can Terry McGinnis be Batman? And why can Miguel O'Hara be Spider-Man? They're different versions. They're different characters. They're in the future when these guys are no longer around and they have their own unique identities to each one of them. Like Batman Beyond. Yes, he is Batman, but he also has his own rogues gallery. He has his own identity. And the main Batman doesn't exist anymore. Miguel O'Hara, oh my God. Miguel O'Hara is also in the future, different powers altogether, different identity, different aspects, and different rogues gallery. He's a different person all in all. And Peter Parker no longer is around.
So releasing the Kraken, drop this.
Jeremy
Who
will
is
be
that?
testing out. Yep.
Is that who I
some
think
random
it is?
woman, and that's me testing out the new breastfeeding facilities.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
We've figured out the lighting problem.
You know what? It works. It works.
Taste the rainbow, motherfuckers.
Something you want to tell us, True Pop?
And
I am perfectly straight.
Make sure we got them all here.
There's another one from CJP that I see.
Oh yeah,
here we go.
Oh, what is this? Man.
Hilarious.
It's going to be a darker shade.
So, I want to make sure everybody gets a proper outro. We'll start off with Oculus, man. What do you got coming up this week?
Well, just ideas for next week's Friday Night Tights. If anything interesting comes up, I'll probably make memes on them. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter where I make memes on F&T.
So, Oculus, I actually have a question for you. Throughout the week, do you pay attention to what the Fellowship is talking about, and then prep your memes for Friday Night Tights, and then put them on the thread?
Well, just certain topics like any box office reportings. I make memes out of them and other random stuff going on.
So I think everybody can learn from that. If you want to drop memes on Friday Night Tights, it doesn't have to be right away. You can see what everybody is talking about. Watch their shows throughout the week and prep them, and then throw them on the thread. I don't know. The Legion seems to be taking over the thread nowadays. So keep up the great work, guys.
Indeed.
Kenzo, what do you got coming up this week, man?
No, I got a quiet this week in terms of streaming. I've just got some work to get through, and I'll be memeing away on Twitter, and and I'll be on BLZ Pub next week with Paul Hadouken.
All right.
Power Couch Nation, rise up.
Power Couch.
CJP, what do you got coming up this week, mate?
Well, with Thanksgiving being Thursday, I figured it'd be easier just to move my show up a couple of days. So I'm going to do a special Tuesday edition of the Forgotten One cast. And I've got a local artist here, actually, that I work with quite frequently. Bjorn Lakenstrand is going to be on, and we're going to spotlight some of the music he's been putting up on YouTube that's really, really cool. And he runs sound for a lot of different places, and he's been to a ton of different concerts over the years. He's got a really wide and eclectic taste in music, so we want to get into that definitely.
Awesome, man. And you can check out your Twitter to get notifications for when it's coming up.
Yep,
So go
but on
follow
YouTube
him on Twitter.
and I'm like an inch from monetization. So
Oh, nice, dude.
Everyone go sub to CJP.
Yes, and make sure to turn the notification bells on for both Rumble and YouTube, and that way you don't miss a minute of it. True Pop Culture, you doing okay there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay away from the laptop screen so it's not as blue. Is it working? Still look. No.
He just went and blew himself.
Why is your screen so blue? Put something
I don't
orange
fucking know.
on.
Listen, I will change the laptop for tomorrow's show. All right.
We will bully you until change happens, like we did with the Spider-Man picture.
The verbal beatings will continue until morale improves and the light beams.
Yes.
Right. So I have two special guests to announce. One on Sunday, one on Tuesday for my True Pop Culture shows. For this Sunday, tomorrow at the same time, I'll have Melee James on. We'll be talking all about Spider-Man 2, the new Suicide Squad game, and the Last of Us 2 remastered. That is glorious news. Quite ridiculous.
Oh, good. We can get a high-res version of the Abby Smash meme that I can use.
Oh my god.
Everything's loading. I can't see anything.
No, it's up on our screen.
Oh Lord, no! StreamYards is shit. That's what it boils down to.
He's caught R. Kelly's attention.
So, True Pop Culture, people can subscribe. Continue.
Right. So for Tuesday, I have a special guest. I'll be discussing Harry Potter, all things Harry Potter, with Blabbering Corrector. So definitely excited.
And just so you know, blabbering corrector is the same
Collector
as collector, but she is correct on the Harry Potter opinions.
Mm-hmm. I've read the books and I'm watching the movies like for the first time. I think I've seen parts of the movies beforehand, but yeah, it's been a trip. I've been watching a movie a day. I think I'm on. Yeah, I'm on Order of Phoenix.
He's only really into it because of the Hermione actress. That's the reality.
Is Cloud going to crash your stream?
No.
Yeah, probably. I had Cloud on yesterday. After he announced it
I'm
last
sure
night,
he'll
like,
appear in the chat. I'm sure he will. Like that'd be fun. I'd laugh a little about that.
I told Cloud, I'm like, you jealous? He's like, fuck you, Paul.
Jeremy, what do you got coming up? Or go ahead. Sorry, True Pop.
No worries.
True Pop, it's my turn. God damn it.
Sorry, I'm just showing off that I'm having guests on.
Good for you. Let me go. God, you had your time. Shut up.
All right.
Anyways, hi, I'm Jeremy Wormy. Check me out. I'm putting out about 3 videos a day now, trying to pump up those numbers. Been actually very successful. Had a couple of thousand videos and stuff like that. I've been having a good week. I'm
for
gonna be
you.
doing a Pokemon stream here in about 45 minutes or so. Got to get through the DLC for Scarlet and Violet because Indigo disc drops here next month, so I got to be ready for that. So yay! Come check me out.
Awesome,
Extra
man.
Zero, go.
Hey, so I'm Extra Zero, producer of this fine show. You can follow me on Twitter at Extra008 if you like memes. I tend to meme the hell out of side scrollers and people within the fellowship, the full Aussie, and just kind of anything that I see that's emergent that needs a meme. I'm off all this week for Thanksgiving, so hopefully I'll be stepping my meme game up because, like I said, work had been really getting to me. Work and health issues, but those are on the clear. I will be the guest on Side Scrollers on Tuesday, so you're not going to want to miss that. So, I think I'm the solo guest. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to being back on there. And my show, Figure Action, we're taking off because we're a Thursday show. So, Thanksgiving falls on Thursday. We won't have a show this week.
Am I the
And
only guy planning on streaming on Thursday?
well, I mean, when you say it that way, it sounds really sad.
Hey man, we got things to do.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I've got for the week. So side scrollers and beaming the hell out of them, and yeah, maybe I'll pop up elsewhere, but that's all I've got planned for now.
And if you're memeing anybody, go when you're watching the show, make sure to tag Extra Zero in those memes, because he enjoys making them just as much as he enjoys seeing them. So.
And me while I'm on side scrollers, I like being memed.
Paul, first of all, thank you for being a guest for this show, man, and thank you for the work you're doing to help the Legion, because you let us use a lot of your music, which really does help with the copyright issues. Let the people know where they can find you and when's your next show and all that jazz.
For sure. Yeah, you could check me out at Paul Hadouken. I got a link tree / Paul Hadouken. Got all the links in there. I stream on YouTube and Rumble and all the Kick, Twitch, Twitter, all the places is where I stream. But I'll usually stream just gaming because I'm totally a gaming nerd. So I enjoy me some games. And then I jam with my band. We do a little show called The Jam Spot where we just kind of play live music, hang around, dick around, joke around. And I'm going to start doing some other streams. I'm trying to do. My girlfriend has this idea of doing some like a show about like showcasing people's focused on games where base building is a big thing, and we want to do like a showcase your base kind of thing because she's really into building bases and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of want to do something kind of like a
You got to work the power couch into that base building.
Oh, right on.
If I make a base look like a pair of balls, what would you focus on it?
I would. I'd be like, this is a beautiful pair of balls built here in Minecraft.
If you guys have like a restaurant or a bar or anything, if Paul is live, feel free to throw that up on your television and take a picture and tag Paul. Let him know that people are listening and watching.
We have a bar in my
sure.
house, so I can do that.
I just heard you say he'll borrow your ass.
No, I have a bar in my house, Dermy.
Sorry,
bar
Paul,
in his
I
ass.
interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
I have a basement barcade.
Nice. I got a basement just bar. It's Polish with wooden panels. It's the most Polish thing you've ever seen in your life. True pop. Watch one of my the Jam Spot streams. You could totally get a Chicago Polish basement. That's what, if your parents would have came here, that's what you would have been living in instead of England. But everybody
came to America.
Yeah, check me out at Paul Hadouken. What else? I just did a whole bunch of streams on every Friday, late Friday night with Devil Made Me Do It in Kenzo on Beelzepub, and then sometimes you'll catch me on CJP's Forgotten One cast, and I'm kind of Jesus Christ, there's a cat meowing like a motherfucker over there. And what else? What else? Oh, and also, yeah, if anybody needs music, hit me up. I'm kind of starting like the whole commission work thing. Like, I totally allow like if you want to like music for the background of your streams or whatever like that. You know, for sure. You know, hit up play it. I have playlists on my YouTube channel, and also Melee Games has a sweet playlist of me and DJ Access. And we're totally cool with people playing them on stream. Just, you know, give us a shout out. Say, hey, this is Paul Hadouken. This is DJ Access. But if you need more curated work or like something for an intro or something for like that, hit me up either on Twitter, or I think my email is in my link tree. If you need some original music or something, I can commission you something for an intro or an outro or something for your content. Let me know. I've gone on too long with this outro. Thanks again for having me, everybody.
No worries, man. No worries. I recently did reach out to Paul, and I'm very happy with his work. Not only is it good, it is also a lot quicker than I thought it would be. So, you know, I appreciate the urgency in the work I had to do, man.
For sure. And if anybody has, not just like you need music, don't just need music, but if you're like, hey, I'm trying to mix this voice, like if you need mixing tips, or if you want me to mix something for you, like I know how to do that stuff too. And Dermy's falling asleep over there, so I'm done talking.
And I am Superman. If he wasn't scared of green rocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. You can check me out on Twitter. My YouTube is pretty dead, the main channel, so follow the Legion of Memers YouTube channel. And thank you all for watching. You can also catch me on the midweek hump every week, and also here every week, same time, same place. So I appreciate everybody that came by, hopped into chat, dropped a like on both Rumble and on YouTube. If you are in Rumble, please don't forget to subscribe, just in case we ever get yeeted off of YouTube, because considering what we do and who we are, that is a very, very high probability. Other than that, keep on memeing and learning. And if you want to become a member of the channel, to hop into our Discord, we have all of us are in there, and we are always happy to help you out with tips and tricks on how to do everything. Once my life kind of settles down a little bit and I figure some things out, the learning videos will be back. I've had some real life situations kind of getting in the way. So thank you all for watching the Legion of Memers Memestream Saturday edition, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a great night, everybody.
Peace out.
Bye.